What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Idealogue. Today's idea I have for you is a little piece of advice I got a couple years ago that has helped me, and I still think about it almost every day. So I was going through a rough patch. I had just gone through a horrible breakup, and I was still in it, and I was still feeling horrible. And what my friend said to me was something he heard in a film class, and here's what it was. He said, "Life is a tragedy and a close shot, but it's a comedy and a wide shot." So what that meant to me was that if you can just zoom out, and consider your life as a whole, or this year as a whole, or this month as a whole, is what you're going through right now going to be the worst thing in the world? Is it going to be the worst thing that's ever happened to you? Or is it one of those circumstances that you're probably going to overcome and be okay with eventually? And so it really got me to start zooming out more often, because life has a way of hooking you in and really making you feel like this is the most important thing, and things are never going to be the same, and you're never going to be the same. You're in a downward spiral. But more often than not, how often have we all said the phrase, well, it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me? I know I cursed that I didn't want this to happen, but it ended up leading to this, which led to this, which led to this. We've all said that a million times. It's only when we can look back at our lives, it's only when we are gifted that hindsight that we can look back and see, that was a toxic relationship. I shouldn't have been in that. I don't know why I was blind to that. I don't know how I didn't see that in this person. I don't know, there's so many circumstances where we can't see what's right in front of us. We're blind to jobs being horrible for us. We're blind to people being toxic to us. We talked about that brag list. Well, that brag list is something you can pull out whenever you need to. So suppose you're having one of those days where it feels like this is the worst day in my life. I can't, how am I going to go on? You can pull out that brag list and go through it and connect back with the part of yourself that did all these things and say, you know what? That took strength. That's who I am. I'm strong. That took honesty right there. That's who I am. I'm an honest man. That took courage right there. That I am courageous. You connect back to each part of, that brag list of the things that you've done, and you get to remember who you are, who you really are, because life has a way of trapping us and keeping us down and making us repeat lessons until we learn them in our bones that we are better than this situation, or we are stronger than this situation. But until you learn that, until you really understand that I am above this, I am beyond this, then you're going to repeat the past. You're going to repeat those patterns until you learn the lesson. And then when it comes up again, you're gonna be faced with that decision, left or right. And instead of your normal path of going right, you're going to say, no, I know this is the way. This is the way. So if you can just remember, if you're having that bad day, if you're going through something, or your friend is going through something, just remember, zoom out. Life is a tragedy and a close shot, but it's a comedy and a wide shot. And you, as the agent of your life, as the author of your own universe, you get to choose how you cut your movie of your life. In your consciousness, you get to choose your perspective on how you view events that happen to you. You can't stop the events most of the times that happen to you. So what you can do is how do you frame them? Are you going to be in a close-up? Or are you going to zoom out and consider things from a different perspective? Is this the worst thing that ever happened? No, it's not. And you know what? I know that I'm strong, and I know that it feels right, and I'm justified in feeling the way I feel right now, but I know who I am, and I know I'm going to overcome this, and I know this circumstance feels like the worst thing in the world, but I'm looking that way, and I'm going that way, and this is my plan. And you stick to that. And that's today's idea we're sharing. So thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys sometime soon. All right.